Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel once again. And for today's video, I'm going to share a really strong team for the Kanto Cup for Season 11. And with this team, I battled 4 sets out of 5 today, and I climbed and gained almost 250 elo points with this. So I went up on a 17-3 run with this team, which is insanely good. And the 3 matches that I lost is kind of a mistake from my end because I switch in like wrong Pokemon at the wrong time. So for the team, I've got a lead of Lickitung over here, which is so good in this meta with Lick, Power Whip and Body Slam. With Lickitung, you have to just counter the fighters that will be countering the Lickitung, to which I have got a safe swap of Hypno over here with Confusion, Thunder Punch and Shadow Ball. So that is the standard moveset for the Kanto Cup over here, which does have a really great coverage against Poison, Water, Flying, maybe against Ghost also because of the nuke from Shadow Ball. So as a closure, I am using Pidgeot over here, which is so powerful because of its typing of partly normal and flying. So Pidgeot for the standard moveset over here, which is going to be the Legacy Gust along with Brave Bird and the debuffing move of Feather Dance, which is really great. So this lineup is so good that it helped me climb a lot of ranks today, lot of elo points today. So this team can counter all the weaknesses for Lickitung over here being fighting, because Pidgeot and Hypno is a good answer to fighters as well. But apart from that, with this team, it does really perform well against the whole meta because of the typings, the moveset and the coverage from these moves as well. And without further more delay, let's jump into the battles and check out how the team performed. So moving into the first battle against A.Grimer over here, which is kind of a awkward lead to deal with, but I am fine with this because my Hypno does not want to face this matchup because of its moveset of Crunch and partial Dark typing. And for Pidgeot also, I am not too comfortable with Pidgeot in this situation because this Poison Jab and Crunch will be adding up. Though it will be debuffed, but still it will be adding up. So now they'll be going for the Crunch over here, so I'll be going for the neutral Body Slams over here. So for this Lickitung matchup, I am good to sack my Lickitung because that way I can come back with my Hypno or my Pidgeot over here to get a bit of extra farm. And for Pidgeot, since it is weak to some of the ice types, maybe Lapras or Dugong, Hypno does play in a good part, to which now they comes back with their own shiny Mew over here. So they went in a lead with A.Grimer and they comes back with their shiny Mew. So this is going to be the standard Dalian Z line, which I think my opponent is running. So there will be a Primeape in the back line, to which I think they will be swapping out now. Yes, there is a Primeape in the back, and I'll be safe, again swapping back into my Hypno over here. And I'm quite sure that they are not running Night Slash and Ice Punch, but Ice Punch and Cross Chop over here. So that is the reason, since Cross Chop is resisted, they will be going for the Ice Punch over here. But this is not over yet, because from this kind of range I am in a kind of very tough situation, because now I have to get the final shield from that Mew with a hope that I'll be going for the Shadow Ball. But now, since I baited this time, I'll be going for the next Thunder Punch, which will indeed get the final shield from my opponent. And now I have to chip this Mew with this Thunder Punch as well, because now they'll be going for the farm down on my Hypno, and I think that will be enough for them to go for back-to-back wild charges for my Pidgeot over here. But thanks to the new update, I can sneak in one Gust over here, which will be enough to get the knockout after this wild charge. And since I shielded up, it will be enough for me to get the first win in the first battle for this set as well. So really great game. Moving into the next matchup, I pick up a good lead this time with Hypno. So with Hypno, they will be safe swapping into their own Blastoise over here. So this is kind of really awkward for me as well, because I don't have a really direct response for this Blastoise as well. But since Blastoise is kind of spammy with this moveset of Water Gun and Hydro Cannon, I'll be going for the first Power Whip with my Lickitung, and if I get the shield, or maybe if I do land it this time, I'll be coming back with my Hypno to get ahead on energy. To which now, since I got the farm down with Hypno, I'll be I am kind of ahead on energy this time, so let's see what they comes back with. So they will be coming back with their own Hypno over here, and now I think they will not be shielding this once again, because they will be thinking that since I have a good matchup with Lickitung, I'll be saving up shields on them. So that is the reason I went for the Shadow Ball that did so much damage over here, and I'm happy to let my Hypno go down because Hypno have done its job. Blastoise is gone, and this Hypno on my opponent's end is kind of low as well, to which now I will be going for the Thunder Punch this time, which will be enough to get the knockout if it goes unshielded. Almost knocking out the Mirror Hypno over here, but they threw, which is really going to be nice for me because now I have a double shielded Pidgeot in the back line with a bit of healthy like Lickitung as well, to which now they comes back with their Dugong, which is really scary for me because of the Icy Wind and the Ice Shard, to which now they goes for the Icy Wind this time. But since it is a Lickitung, fat Lickitung, so it will not be able to get the knockout for me, and I'll be able to reach to the Power Whip, which does so much damage in this scenario as well. And now I have got a double shielded Pidgeot with a Dugong, which is kind of low. So from this kind of range, I'll be shielding up the first Icy Wind, and I'll be trying to get to the next Feather Dance, which will debuff my opponent as well. So now this Feather Dance will be getting the first heal from my opponent's end, I think, yeah, which I do, and they are double debuffed right now. So now I'll be letting the next charge move go through, and I think they will be trying to sack their Hypno if I did not throw an alignment over here, and they'll be trying to reset their debuff as well, but they could not do so, to which now I'll be going for the Gust over here because their Hypno is really low, and I get the win for the second battle here as well. So recognizing the win condition over here is very important with this team. Moving into the next matchup, I pick up a mirror lead with Lickitung. So this is going to be really nice for me because a Lickitung lead is kind of tough, but since my Hypno does not want to face this Lickitung, I am in a good scenario. And as I've already mentioned, I do not want to get switch advantage necessarily with this team, but I do want to sack my Lickitung first, because that's the thing that I'll be doing, because that's how I can come back with my Hypno or my Pidgeot to get ahead on energy. And Pidgeot with energy or maybe Hypno with energy is really dead this meta, to which this matchup is kind of boring as well, because like we'll be doing just no damage with our licks, like with my opponent's lick and my lick as well. It does not barely do any damage, and we have to just throw the body slam over here. So Power Whip will be hurting a bit more, but since we are in a middle lead, mirror matchup rather, so I don't want to go for Power Whip, to which now they gave up switch and they comes back with their own Pidgeot. So since they comes back with their own Pidgeot, this kept me in a thought that I think we are running the same team over here, and let's see if I can get some kind of advantage with this lead with Pidgeot, to which now I'll be letting my Pidgeot go down if it is a Brave Bird, be it, but they went for the Feather Dance, which is really nice for me because now I'll be going for the next 2 Gust and I'll be going for the Feather Dance. But since I am double debuffed, I'll not be getting the knockout, which is even more good for me because I'll be getting one more Gust in, to which now I think they will be coming back with their Lickitung, which is kind of low, but let's see. But they comes back with their own Hypno over here, so we are actually running the mirror lineup over here, which is kind of good because it's kind of great because now I can come back with my own Lickitung over here, and since they are double debuffed, I am quite good to let this charge move go through, to which they tried to snipe me down with the body slam on the Lickitung, and I did a really great catch onto my Hypno as well. And now since the Lickitung is kind of low, I am in a commanding situation in this game, so I can get the farm down with this neutral confusion. I can easily take 2 body slams as well. But since I have 2 shields to my name, I'll be going for the 4 shield, and it ended up being a power whip, which is really nice for me because now they have to come back with their Hypno over here. So with Hypno, I think they'll be going for the bait over here, which is going to be a fire punch, and I think that they are running fire punch and thunder punch onto this Hypno and not shadow ball, which is not really great because since both the charge moves are resisted like neutral on my Hypno, and since they were double shield, I'll be going for the bait this time after building up to a potential shadow ball, to which now they go for the thunder punch, which is not enough to get the knockout, and I'll be going for the shadow ball this time because I sneak in one confusion, and thanks to that game mechanics once again, to which now I'll be getting the final shield from my opponent, and this is going to be really great for me because now from this range I will be shielding this next fire punch or thunder punch. Yes, I'll be shielding that, and I'll be going for enough leak damage, and I'll be going to reach the next power whip just in time before they can farm me down with their own confusions, and getting the win for the third battle here as well with this team. So that will be a really great game. GG's to my opponent. Moving into the next battle, I pick up a tough lead yet again with my opposing Pidgeot over here, to which now I'll be counting up to the moves over here, and I'll be going for the body slam after they throw in go for the 5th gust. So that will be how I can reach the go for the not debuffed body slam, to which now they goes for the brave bird, which is really tough for me, and now they comes back with their own chances over here. This puts me in a really confusing situation and awkward situation as well, because they went up on a lead with Pidgeot, and they swap in a Chansey over here, which is not great for me because Chansey is so bulky that I don't have a direct response to it. And I'll be coming back with my own Pidgeot over here, and they goes for the double debuffed hyper beam over here, to which now since I went for the first feather dance, I'll be going for the back-to-back brave birds over here, which I don't think will be enough to get the knockout for this thick Chansey as well. But as you guys can see, this is kind of a really troublesome and annoying match as well. But now they comes back with their own Pidgeot as well, to which I'll be going for the next brave bird, and I'll be coming back with my own Lickitung as well to get the first shield with the body slam. And now I'm in a really tough situation because I have to come back with my own Hypno over here and go for the confusion down, to which I think they will be going for the brave bird, to which I put up the first shield from my end. Then they have got a Lickitung onto their back line. So this game is almost wrapped up from my end because I don't have any win condition until and unless they went into a lag, which I don't prefer, but still that's the only win condition I see over here. So they'll be going for the neutral body slam over here, and as you guys can see, this licks do add up over here really quick, and I thought I can farm this I thought that I can farm this Chansey down after going for a feather dance, which is not the scenario because actually they are running a pound over here, which will be enough for my low Pidgeot to get farmed down on it. And from this kind of range, I will be coming back with my Hypno, but their Lickitung is super healthy as well on this time. To which now, since they are double debuffed, but they will be going for the psychic for any kind of chip damage, which barely does not do any damage, and they'll be coming back with their very healthy Lickitung over here, and they'll be going up a shield once again, which is just so brutal for me because now I'll be going for the thunder punch over here, which does not do too much damage, and I just recognize my fate and top left the game in this scenario. Moving on to the next matchup, I pick up a good lead over here with A.Wak, and they safe swaps into their own Nidoqueen over here. For Nidoqueen, I do have a perfect answer to it, which is my own Hypno that is running confusion. Because of the partial poison typing on Nidoqueen, it is kind of a really great matchup. But since it is not a Shadow Nidoqueen, the matchup for Shadow Nidoqueen and normal Hypno is kind of very close in the zero shields because of the damage from Shadow, like Shadow Poison Jabs and Poison Fangs. To which now they comes back with their own Marowak over here, and I thought of going for the Shadow Ball, but I lose the CMP over here. To which they Shadow Boned me this time, which will be enough to get the knockout, and I'll be coming back with my Hypno. Bigger pardon, with my Lickitung. So Lickitung have such a great and good matchup with a little Marowak over here, because this licks will be adding up because of the ghost typing on it, and I recognize that I want to see their final Pokemon. To which now I come back with my Pidgeot over here, and it is going to be Hypno. So that is going to be a really standard line of Aurora Marowak, Hypno, and the safe swap of Nidoqueen, which my team can easily handle because of its coverage and its bulk as well. To which now I'll be going for the first Feather Dance, which will debuff my opponent's attack as well. And since they are debuffed, I'll not be committing my final shield to it, because my win condition is my Lickitung over here. To which now we face a bit of mutual lag over here, but after the lag I can easily get the farm down for their Hypno, and my opponent recognizes that and top lives the game over here, as they did not have any win condition because my Lickitung was so much healthy. So with this team, this is going to be a 4-1 set, as I've already mentioned, I went up on a really great run with this team, going 17-3. So 5-0 in the first set, 4-1 in the next, and 4-1 in the third and fourth set as well. So with this team, I did got some of like good elo points today, which is really nice for me because of its coverage, because of its typing, and the bulk as well. This team is performing superbly for me. So if you guys are using this team, do let me know how it is working out for you, and I'll be back again with new videos and new teams with new cups as well. So see you again in the next one. Till then, peace.